Hi, my name is Sara Bell Welles, and I am an author and an illustrator of children's books. I've self-published little board books that are about 10 to 12 pages and for ages 0 to 3. The reason why I self-publish them is because through my research and time through critique groups and other writers associations, I've discovered that those are really hard to get traditionally published. You have to be really well known or famous or something like that to get those traditionally published. But I also have wrote picture books, middle grade books, and YA books that I would love to get traditionally published. So one day they'll be traditionally published and you might see them in a bookstore near you. Right now, if you want to get them or see them, you could either buy them on eBay, through Amazon, through Kindle, Kobo, or even Nook. Like I said, I created them through CreateSpace. I wrote them and illustrated them all by myself. And I didn't need any editing. Well, I asked some friends to edit them and help me make sure they're all good enough, for online. I didn't want any mistakes or anything like that. But today I'm making a video and I want to show you some of the illustrations that I made. Sometimes I just make illustrations just for myself because I really love to draw. Other times I make illustrations for this organization called SCBWI. Now what that stands for is a Society of Children Book Writers and Illustrators. So every month they have this contest called Draw This. And they give you a keyword. And so you could draw whatever you want in that keyword. They have momentum, reflection, racing. I don't remember all the ones they usually have. And then once you turn it in, they put it on their blog. But the winners get posted through their magazine and online as well on their main website. So anyways, I'd love to show you some of those books, some of those illustrations I did for them, and also for just illustrations for books I would love to get traditionally published. Well, the first thing I do is I get a little sketch pad, and I usually get the ones that say multimedia, because I draw with all kinds of things, color pencils, markers, but I really like paints, acrylic paints, watercolor paints, just different things I usually get at Walmart or even an art store. So let me show you some ones right now. Recently I've been working on some holiday ones as well, because I noticed on my Facebook page I really didn't have too many holiday illustrations so I could put on there for my cover page. So I also been working on that as well. So here you go, here's some illustrations. This one is for a book I would love to get traditionally published, and it's called The Farmer's Wife. So in the story, all night long the farm animals are making noises, cluck cluck cluck, and she's rustling her feathers and keeping the farmer wife up. And see, here she is telling them, shh, shh, shh. Hey, I'm trying to sleep, chicken, be quiet please. Here's the illustration I did for the SCBWI. I think it's called Reflection, but I really don't remember. On the back of my papers I should write what it was for. Here's the farmer's wife again. So all night long the horse had been making noise. So she's like, well, it's daytime now. Are you trying to sleep? So how you like it? I'm going to make noise. And she's pretending to be a horse and going, nay, nay, nay. How you like it? But actually, see, it flips on them. And see, all night long she's been telling them shush. And now this daytime, they're telling her to be quiet. So in the story, it kind of flips. Here's illustration I did for SCBWI. And I think it was called Nightmare Christmas, but I really don't remember. I forget sometimes. But this has markers and paint. I think even some chalk as well. I've also drawn in chalk. And here's the cow. She was keeping the farmer's wife all night long with swishing her tail, mooing. See the stars and the moon. And this is supposed to be for the cover for the farmer's wife. I had tried to illustrate every page, because there are some publishers who like authors and illustration combos, and they'll tell you that in their submission guidelines that they want only authors, only illustrators, or authors who are illustrators. Here's also an illustration for SCBWI. Little girl wearing her mom's shoes. But I really don't remember what the keyword for that one is either. I did this one for Netflix because they were letting people draw their artwork on their DVD cases. Like the one that comes in the mail, their little envelopes. And this is a tree family, and this is cat tree, son and daughter tree, dog tree, and mom and dad. They're all watching Netflix and they're eating popcorn. See? They're eating popcorn. But I missed a deadline, so I wasn't able to put it on there, but that's alright. Here's one I did for a book that I would love to traditionally publish. And this is called Unicorn Lost His Horn. So see, the other unicorns are laughing. He's trying to cover his shame with a band-aid. And really doesn't know, but his horn is right there behind the bush. But in the end, he learns to accept himself as not having a horn. And actually, that's how horses were born, because Unicorn lost his horn. And here's one for Chinese New Year. Like I said, I've been doing some holiday arts. And so this is for New Year's. Chinese dragon. Here's one I did for Valentine's Day. Two cupids, girl cupid and boy cupid, fell in love here. I got color clouds. Red cloud, pink cloud, white cloud. This has got a little bit of blue in it. Can't really see. And this is primarily paint with some Sharpie. First I draw it with this regular pencil, then I outline it with the Sharpie, then I erase the pencil, and then I color it in with paint or markers. It's faster if I do paint. Anyways, here's one for New Year's. Here's some champagne with some bubbles. Tiny bubbles. Look at that. And there's one I'm working on for St. Patrick's Day. You see how I recently drawn that and I erased all the pencil, and now I gotta paint it. And even though I made a little mistake, it's okay because the paint will cover that. Here's one I did for Thanksgiving. See, this says thankful because they're eating broccoli. So not that turkey. So that turkey is definitely thankful. I got a little girl pilgrim, a little Native American person here. Here's again for the farmer's wife. So she's like, cluck, 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 see? I could do that, keep you awake. How you like it? And then finally I have this New Year's. There's Father Time and Baby New Year. And he says Happy New Year. And this Father Time. Well, I hope you enjoyed this little video. I plan to make more videos, so please keep an eye out for those to come. I'm going to put them on YouTube and also on my very own website. And just look for Sara Bell Welles. Like I said, I have my own website. I'm very social. So you can find me on Facebook, on Instagram, Twitter, and Pinterest as well. So I hope you enjoy, and I plan to give more of these videos to show you my artwork as well as read you some of my books that I've self-published. So I hope you enjoy them, and I hope you stop by my website and check out I have Instagram feed on there, some more of my pictures, my illustrations, and also my books are on sale there as well. Thank you so much. Thank you for watching this video, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Keep an eye out for more videos to come. Bye.